Hey everyone, welcome back to the Anderson Bros Outdoors. Today I have something special for everyone. If you follow us on Instagram and Facebook, you would know that I put a post yesterday saying that the TRX4M, my TRX4M, is having open heart surgery. Well, surgery is completed, and guess what? We have a brushless setup in the truck. So I know what you're thinking. Oh man, Jake got his Fury Tech stuff in, and that is kind of true, but I was tired of waiting on the dedicated TRX4M Fury Tech kit. I decided to do something a little bit different. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's dive into this. All right, before we dive into this, I want to say that I am using a new camera, so I apologize if this video is a bit strange, but I am getting accustomed to it. And let's go ahead and check out the new heart and lungs. Oh, yeah, there it is. Look at that. Turn it around so the wires aren't in the way. This is actually a SCX24 micro Komodo and transmission. Palm Beach Bots, 180 mAh battery. I have the Lizard Ultimate ESC, and then I am using the Radio Link 4 something or other receiver. So I'm going to go ahead and tear this down some. So you can see there was some extreme modification done here. So what I ended up having to do was trim away the original mounting points for the TRX4M transmission and use a Dremel to smooth the bottom portions out. Once that was done, I took a piece of flashing and mocked up a new mounting plate for the SCX24 transmission. So you can see at the bottom, I did have to cut out a small portion of the mounting plate so the gears didn't actually hit it. Why did you do this, you ask? So the reason that I did this is this transmission is actually a overdrive transmission. You can see there are 2 gears in there. So there is a 6%, I believe, 6 or 9% overdrive to the front than the rear. Currently at this time, nobody offers overdrive gearing for the TRX4M, so I thought, why not? Let's give it a shot. We go brushless and we get overdrive in the front all in one go. Is this something that I would recommend anyone do? Absolutely, if you want. Is it conducive to your wallet? Absolutely not. So to give you an idea of what this cost, I think the SCX24 motor kit cost $125. This transmission costs $60, and then it does not actually come with the spur gear in for the transmission, so you'll have to buy that separately. In my case, there wasn't anything local, and I didn't know that it didn't come with the spur gear, or didn't do the research to figure it out, and so I had to buy the whole SCX24 transmission, which was another $25. So, I mean, I'm well over $200 with this specific build. Another thing is has it destroyed the truck? No. I can get a new skid plate and return the truck to stock if I wanted to. So I'm not super concerned with that. I haven't actually changed the frame or anything around it. It's literally just the skid plate that has been modified. Some other things to note. The SCX24 emission outputs for the drive shafts, they are a smaller diameter screw than the TRX4M, so you will have to find a smaller diameter screw to get through there. Otherwise, everything was very seamless. If anyone else is interested in doing this, I can create the mock-up plate that I used, blueprint, if you will, of it, so that way it makes life easier for somebody else. So yeah, excited. It turned out exactly how I wanted it to. Is it perfect? No, but really no fabrication is perfect. So the only other problem here is that this bracket doesn't actually sit on the mounting holes anymore, because the transmission sits the drive shaft up a little higher. And so the good news is that these 2 points here, they keep the tray in a position to where you don't actually need those. So that is a good thing. And then the tray is really nice to have because it holds everything in place. Is the wiring run perfectly? No. I will work on that at some point. But I wanted to get this out to you guys because it is exciting to me, and I hope it is exciting for maybe someone else that wants to fabricate their own. So the question of the day, is it better than the FuryTech designed TRX4M mount and motor? And the answer to that is I don't know. I ordered that probably on December 12th and have yet to receive it. So once I do get it, I will be putting it in the Defender. I assume that it's really the same motor with that bolts onto the stock transmission. So again, really only wanted to use this transmission because it has the overdrive. Otherwise, I probably would have waited. So I did make some other modifications from the last video. I did add the Injora brass hubs. I do have the Injora brass steering link on the way. I don't know if I'm going to put it on or not yet. The hubs make it very heavy. Adding this motor and transmission made the center section very light. So I don't know that it's as agile as it was before, but we'll get into that here shortly. I'll do some crawling bits. And then I did also remove the seats for the springs in the front and the rear, as you can see here. I think that it does give it a bit lower center of gravity, and then it still gives you the overall droop as you're climbing. Exciting, exciting. With that being said, let's go ahead and test it out. Let's go ahead and turn on our controller here, and let's see it in action. And we have to turn on and there's that slow crawl everybody is looking for. And you can see that the front wheel is turning faster than the rear wheel. And I'll link everything I use for this in the description below. Let's test out the speed of this car. It is much faster. Alright, so let's do something a little more fun, and let's actually crawl it. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright, so now it's time for final thoughts. We'll be posting more footage of the TRX4M running. It's like 30 degrees outside today, so it's rather cold. But I prefer to get outside footage versus indoor footage, as you can see on the desk here. So is it worth it for most people to do this? Probably not. I would wait for the FuryTech brushless package, and I would go ahead and purchase that and utilize that instead. It'll be much cheaper. Second off, there will probably be some overdrive gears for the front diff. that come out relatively soon, so I'm not sure that I would be super concerned about that for the time being. It was a cool project to do. I had a lot of fun. Again, that's what this is all about. So if you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe or not. Have a happy new year, and yeah, until next time.